Bobby, did you bring your homegirl named Tina? Thank you, thank you, thank you. Natalie, a lot of the girls have questioned the length of your chin. Do you care to measure?
You are the class.
I know. You don't have to remind me.
Next question.
Oh, Natalie, it looks as if Lemmy has dropped something on his way in. What you mean I gotta go? Man, this the month.
What is going on, entertainment? So time comes out with another after show. We talking Baddies, we talking Cabaret, and we talking Dollhouse, you guys. We talking about it all. So if you do want to talk a little bit about Dollhouse, please do, because I did check out the reunion, and also Love Kevin if y'all did watch that. The reunion, by the way, let me talk about everything first, just to give a summary. The reunion for Dollhouse was really good. Like, that was to me one of the best reunions they had, like a first parter, because like they were able to get somewhat of a dialogue, but then still get to the drama. Like, JT did a really great job. Now I could see Ari, you was hating on her because she called you out, because she did a great job. Okay, she talked and asked the questions that needed to be asked and everything. Love Cabin, John, I still want to see him on Bad Boys. And Cabaret was hilarious as hell. Des, your colors and shade. Okay, now before I start taking calls, you guys, I'm gonna do a trailer, kind of like not reaction, because I'm not gonna play it. But just like I did last week, like a screen grab by screen grab. So first one I wanted to get into, y'all, is Diamond versus Natalie. Diamond effed up with this scene. Let me tell you what she should have did. Yeah, if y'all remember Mob Wives, right? There was a scene on Mob Wives where Karen sat down with Drita and she had like a chain in her hand, and then she put the chain in her bag and washaka with the chain, but it missed. Drita missed. No, like it missed Drita. So I didn't get a chance to hit Drita. So she ducked enough in time. So I think Diamond was trying to recreate that. But yeah, when she said get up, Karen, but no, this one was a miserable fail. Y'all got to understand, Natalie is an athlete. That bitch played basketball, baseball, football. She sucks off the soccer team. Let me stop. But no, she's an athlete. So that duck was nothing but easy work for her, to be honest. Diamond, you were better off jumping on her. You should have just jumped on her back or her chin. Either which one. Okay? It would have been more of a benefit had you did that. Legit. All right. Next thing we're gonna get into, y'all, is Summer. So let's talk about the cat eating. Didn't I tell y'all I really do think something happened? And I think it was on a drunk night, because the way Summer from the trailer, which Summer was saying in his trailer, right? It sounds like something that happened on like some fun type tip. So one person is saying that Summer is saying that, Lex did the eating, while Lex is saying that Summer may have tried to do the eating or the kitty clicking. One of the two. So it's going to be interesting to see when it does play out whose story is right and seems more believable. I will say though, Lex, no shade, I do think you ate it a time or two, and it's okay. And even if it was the other way around, something still happened. You get what I'm saying? Fluids were exchanged. Now, Lex looked like she sat down with Rolly, and I'm not gonna lie about it. Look at Rolly's face. I don't think she believed you. Rolly's looking like, girl, you lying. Stop lying. Stop all that gap. She's like, girl, you ate her out. You know what I'm saying? And Lex, why did you put your hand on your head like, oh my God, like you got caught up? Cat got your tongue? Stop. Or the tongue got your cat. You get what I'm saying? We need to know which one was it. Cat got your tongue or your tongue got the cat? You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to know. You know what I'm saying? But Rolly didn't look like she believed you, really. She, to me, I think, believed Summer. All right? As much as you were screaming about it out loud, Lex, I don't know. And the reason why I believe Summer too, like, y'all got to understand, when she was saying what she was saying, she didn't know Tommy's daughter was on live. because Tommy's daughter made a face when she said it. So if somebody's saying information like that, like off guard, that means that it must be true. Because why would they why would they lie out loud like that when nobody's listening? You get what I'm saying? Like nobody's like, of course she was talking to somebody, but like that was probably one or two persons. It wasn't like the hundreds of people that was on that live watching and listening that you would just come up in lies just to kind of make up a story. So that's why I do believe it. Okay. And if it did, who cares? Who gives the crap? You're gay, Lex. Like, oh my God. It's not like it's a big shocker. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not like a big shocker. It's not. Now, if Natalie was just like, you suck Jacob's D. Now I'd be like, oh, that I would be shocked because I just don't see her doing something like that. You know what I'm saying? As wide as Lex's lips are, I don't see her doing nothing like that. So that's what I think. Now, we also see a lot in this trailer, Tommy versus Biggie. It looks like at one point they're arguing. Biggie says in the trailer, she's like, oh, I was trying to make sure that you came on time. She was telling her, I tried to make sure that you were coming up on time. And Tommy's like, oh, why should you care if I'm coming up on time or not? Like basically kind of like a mind your business situation. So I guess that's what kind of ended up happening with the whole pop of it all when she ended up popping her in the face. But I will say Tommy looked like she got her lick back because y'all remember when DTB fought Biggie at the auditions and then she pushed her head back all the way. Tommy looked like she did one of those. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because the way Biggie's head went like this, you would have thought she was getting baptized. So yeah, I think she got her back real good for that. I ain't gonna lie. All right. Notable mention, y'all. This scene looked really kind. You know what I'm saying? Like the girls all looked cute and curtsy and everything. Like this one scene right here, it looked really good. Okay. Suki looked like she want to be there, like she cold or something like that. That's her under those large braids. And of course, once again, we all know Sapphire's back. So it's the return of the pen. Okay. We do have the return of the pen. Okay. Now, next scene, we also see K Rican getting into it with Tinka. Apparently, from what it looked like in the trailer, Tinka was like, oh, you said I should be home. What did you say about my kid or something like that? And Tinka was saying, I feel like you should be home with your kid. Refresh my memory. I don't know if she said this during my interview or what. Did she say this online or on my interview? I could have sworn she said on my interview, like she should be home or something. Like, oh yeah, no, I'm tripping. She said that on the episode when they got when Natalie FaceTimed her. I'm tripping. She said on the episode when Natalie FaceTimed her. When Natalie FaceTimed Tinka about the song, about the whole diss track situation. Okay. And then she got her wig and was kind of like teasing her, talking about, I got your wig, I got your wig, I got your wig. Let me tell you, Tinka's one of the worst people to fight. You wanna know why? Because she trolls. That'll around and make you like super angry. Like she not only fights you, she troll you afterwards. She did the same thing to DTB. Remember when she fought her Caribbean, was trolling her afterwards? DTB got so mad. DTB was like, bitch, you bleach your skin. That's why DTB got so pissed. And she started screaming that she bleaches because Tinka's a troller. Like she'll fight you and then troll you afterwards. That's why she was playing around with her wig like that. Next, we got Suki versus Gretch. In the trailer, she says, say the N-word again, say the N-word again. Gretch, my nigga. For sizzle, my nigga. For sizzle, my nigga. It looked like you getting got like really bad. And Tinka, why are you helping? You're a nigga. You get what I'm saying? Don't do that. You're out here helping her. Like, that to me is crazy. It's a one-on-one. You thought she's getting jumped. Like, when did you step in and play security? We need to know, okay? I got sick of Ivory doing that last season. I hope Tinka's not playing security guard this season. Like, y'all make the Guardian and the police, I said the police officers, the security guard's job is way too easy. You guys break up the fights for each other. They're just standing around getting paid for nothing. Like, what's the point? Unless somebody's getting jumped, that's when I feel like it's necessary for the girls to like step in, or the person's getting like pulverized. Like, let's say like Tasiki beating up DJ Scott. Like, I feel like somebody needs to step into that. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody would have to step in. I don't even think that's even fair. Like, that's like 3 people fighting 1 person. Tasiki equates 3 people. So if she would fight DJ Sky, everybody should hop in and break it up. because that's just unfair. That's how I feel. Okay. Next, we got Summer and versus Mariah. Am I the only one that this feels so anticlimactic? They had beef for so much seasons ago during the auditions. I think of what was it? Auditions for Midwest. They've did like 2-3 seasons since. So it's like, it's a little underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie. Had they casted Mariah on Midwest, it would have been a little bit more entertaining because the beef was still fresh. Okay, so that's how I feel about it. Then we got Daisy, y'all. Okay, shout out to Daisy Body. Daisy Body Tino mid the initial. Okay, body tight, body right. You see the waist to ass ratio? That's why Rolly hates her ass. Now I'm telling you, that's why I really don't like Daisy. She want her shape, literally. That's the shape that Rolly was trying to achieve. If y'all don't remember, like she would post it too. Is Daisy's shape? Like she's not fat, but she's like thick, like in the right areas, like thighs, booty. You know what I'm saying? So, yikes! It did look like though that she got Rolly because she was so confident after it happened. All right, next we got. Okay, let's talk about this. The members know. So this season we see Lex and Summer with this Punani talk, this pussy talk, English, Creole, something. This pussy talk, Chinese, Mandarin, Puerto Rican. This pussy talk. Okay, there's two baddies that are rumored. I've heard through the grapevine that have done some alleged liquor and have did some things. I've heard allegedly. It's all alleged. Okay. Just you guys just gotta pay close attention. They're right behind me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I gotta pay close attention to certain things that are said, certain things that are done. And yeah, okay. So we see in the trailer Fauna and Tavy baby kind of getting into it. I've always thought something odd about those two, especially that one particular scene where, Tavy said, yo, you look good, Fauna. Like, you feel me? You look good. Like, you pretty. Like, you real delicate. Like, you feel me? Like, come here. Wait, not too much. Save it for later. You feel me? Like, want the niggas to know. Anyways, after I seen that scene and then I asked somebody, I said, and they said, I said, okay. No shade. It's all rumors, you guys. Nothing, because I'm a liar. I'm just saying, okay? It's something going on. Yeah. Anna slapping DJ Sky, like they didn't even add a sound effect to that. Like you heard the actual slap. Y'all saw tonight how Kenzie slapped London. They kind of I seen an edit on not as on Instagram. I don't know if they added the sound effect, but I watched the reunion like once, and then I saw an edit of it on Instagram. I don't know if the Instagram account added the slap effect or it was on the actual reunion, like the actual slap effect. But either way, this was not no slap effect. That was the actual sound. Like that was the raw sound. So DJ Sky, I just hope all this season was worth it because like that's a lot. Not only we see her get slapped by Ahna, we see Krishan slap her, which the members know that like twice. Oh, I kind of feel bad for her. Like I feel like Dolly does in this screen grab right here. Cause that was a hard ass slap, Ahna Mac. Like she better have been telling your tea, like telling all of your boyfriend tea and all of that. Oh, another thing I wanted to say. I did see a video Fusion, you guys, he said the thing about the Lemmy situation. I heard the same thing. So that is true. That is true. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. That is like I heard the same thing. So he not lying. Just to say he's not capping at all. Okay. If y'all want to know, go to his page. I ain't green. Now we also see in this trailer Lex crying and then Summer just sort of sitting there not giving a crap. I'm so interested to see what size y'all fans take because when this season play out, I really want to see how y'all gonna play what's the fandom gonna be like? Cause y'all is so flip floppy. I don't think y'all understand. Cause y'all was on Summer. Oh, get her kicked off the show. Get her kicked off the show. Sign this petition. Sign this. Sign that. She fight Dolly, and it's oh my god. We love Summer. Summer, get Dolly. Dolly duck and rag. Dolly duck and rag. Y'all flip flop so quick. Y'all was angrier than I was about to admit to a comment. I was, oh my God. Ah. But now it's Summer. Yay. Isn't that funny? Speaking of Summer versus Dolly, though, who I want to see the people who said Summer tore Dolly, because tore where? Summer looked like she was getting knocked left, right, and center in that trailer. I mean, my God. The only people I think she probably took a W with is Mariah. But besides that, it was left, right, and center for Summer. She gonna have to change to a new season. I'm telling you. Autumn is we gonna have to call her. We also see her versus Big Lex. Shoo. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe you should have ducked that rack. I'm not gonna lie. That wreck could have got ducked. That's a wreck you duck. That's a duckable wreck. You know what I'm saying? She toned into the Joker real quick. I was gonna put up a picture of the Joker too, but I was already late to the live, so I was like, let me just go. But yes, it was giving very much the Joker. Okay, Summer though does have heart. I will give her that. Can nobody take that away from her? Summer has heart more than a lot of the girls do. Because for you to not only get into it with Tasiki once, but twice more than that, you have my respect. You know what I'm saying? Like people cannot ever say that Summer picks and choose. She doesn't. Okay. So that's one thing that you gotta give to Summer. That she doesn't care who you are. She will get out there. Now, also in this trailer, Smiley, you better have some good health insurance because for you to fight and then go into season right after, Zeus took a big risk putting Smiley back because the amount of information I know Smiley has on her phone is diabolical. Smiley probably went to film this season in order to gain access to Lemmy's social security number. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I know she has Lemmy's social security number in her phone right now. Like, it's guaranteed in her phone. So she's gonna go open businesses. She's gonna buy houses. You feel me? Cars. Summer has all of it now. She has phone calls saved on her phone now through this behind the scenes footage, all saved on her phone. Like, I would literally pay to have Smiley's phone right now because the amount of information that's in it, that's contained in her phone, I don't think y'all will understand. If Lemmy's smart, before he lets Smiley go back home, I would say before we pay you your last portion, you got to give me your phone. Run me that phone. You feel me? Run me that phone because the stuff that's in there, that's gonna be what take Zeus. I'm telling y'all. I'm telling y'all. Smiley not a dummy. You feel me? Y'all think she for to go back after her threatening to sue and do all this crap and not make sure to gather information? Crazy. I'm telling y'all. All right. Now we did have some unexpected squabbles in the trailer, which is Tavy and Nunu. So that was unexpected to see, which I'm kind of not excited, but I like the fact that a lot of what the season is about isn't predictable. So that's one thing I really, really like about this trailer is that we did see some like unexpected stuff. All right. Now we finally figured out who was the people down the stairs. It was Dolly and Tinka. Because you hear somebody say Dolly and you kind of see her braids, and then you see Tinka had that blue bedazzled jacket. So that was who fell down the stairs. And then Diamond. Damn, y'all. I'm so sad. I think Diamond got. Oh, I'm telling Diamond's not a fighter anymore, you guys. Her days of fighting, and she's retired. Okay. So just give her a break. You feel me? Like, it is what it is. Let's give her a break. You feel me? Like, just let it go. Let it go. Just let it go. You feel me? Just let It's go, let my people go. Just you feel me? Like, just cut her some slack. But it did look like Tavy got her real bad. Like, real bad. No, that's Diamond versus Tavy, you guys. That's not Dolly. You could see by the shape that's DTB. Okay. And then the last thing you guys we see is Krishan and Tasiki. That was a very emotional moment how Tasiki was pushing her off and Krishan was like, yeah, nigga. Isn't that the same day she was crying on Instagram saying that Zeus is demonic and all that stuff and she started doing the crying? I feel like that's the same day. Maybe they ended up getting into it and then she ended up leaving. So they didn't include, because I know you'll go, ooh, they didn't include the Tommy Daughter versus Lex situation. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know if it's because she didn't sign a contract or anything like that. But once again, it did happen. It did happen, you guys. This isn't just a made up story that came up out the blue that Mariah magically thought about it after I said it. So why they didn't include it, I don't know. There's a part at the end where Lex is fighting somebody. Everybody's saying it's Tommy, so I don't want to say, oh, it's that right there, and it's not. So I'm gonna just leave that in the air. We will see when the episode airs if that's included in or not, or if it's even talked about. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna start taking callers, you guys. Before I get started, please hit that like button, please. Okay. Hit it, hit it, hit it.